Hi guys, so I'm back for another video yet again, and I'm sorry it's been a little while. I don't know why, I just left it a few days because things got busy. And basically, I think it was a couple of videos back, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a questions and answers video. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Twitter, and some of you asked them in the comments below, which is absolutely fine. And so I've got a selection of some of the questions which I got answered, and I am going to answer them here. Sorry if I've left anyone out. I don't think I did, because I didn't get loads and loads of questions, because I don't really have that many subscribers or a huge fan base or anything like that yet. So I haven't got loads of questions, but I tried to do as many as I could. So thanks for all the questions, and keep it up for next time. Now, I didn't do a theme this time because I didn't really know what to do and I couldn't really come up with one, so I just said ask random questions, anything, and I will try to answer them. So that is what I've got for you here, and let's crack on with it. I put my thumb up a lot. Yet again, I'm just analysing what I do. We're never going to have a video where I don't do that. Oh well. Anyway, let's just get on. Jamie Melling, who is at JamTomMel on Twitter, says, or asks, I should say, what music do you like? Now, this is quite weird actually, because the sort of music I like, which is basically a lot of music, most people wouldn't sort of put them together. Like, some of the music that I like, and other people that like it, don't like the other music that I like, if that makes sense. So basically, I like some mainstream stuff, but not all of it. Some of it is just not... No, I don't really like all of it. Like, some of the rapping stuff I'm not too fond of, but some of it is alright, like Kanye West and Jay-Z and that sort of music I like. That's alright. But I'm not a huge fan. I wouldn't know all their songs or anything. But some of the music which I do like is like bands like Maroon 5. I'm a really big fan of them actually. I really like the new song Payphone, that's quite good. And Moves Like Jagger I feel was a bit overplayed. But anyway, I still like them. And one of their older songs I think was called Hold Your Breath. That's a really good one. Their album Songs About Jane, that was a really good album. So go and check that one out if you haven't already. And then Alex Clare, who is suddenly become pretty famous, but I knew about him for loads of other people, and now everyone's raving on about him, and I'm like, I knew about him before you. Go get a life. But, you know, it's a free country, they're allowed to, I suppose. But, yes, and then Owl City I really like as well, because sort of electronic sort of music I've recently got quite a tendency for. Luke Connard, who is another YouTuber, who I'll link here. I'm sure most of you will probably know him anyway. Some of his music is really good as well, and it sort of reminds me of Owl City actually, so that is good. It sort of sounds like him, so go and check him out if you haven't. And then Villagers, which are sort of indie rock bands, sort of alternative type music, which I'm also into. And they're another really good band actually. One of their songs called Becoming a Jackal I really liked, and then from that song is how I actually found out about them. And then I went to get their album, and so that was good. God, it's been nearly 4 minutes already, and I've only got one question. I might have to split this into 2 parts. We will see. Okay, so the next question comes from Fiona, who is at Miss Frost on Twitter, and she asks, what is your proudest achievement in life so far? Well, to be quite honest, I haven't really had that many. But what I would say is getting through my GCSEs, because I haven't got the results yet. Once I get the results, hopefully that will be my proudest achievement. But yeah, getting through my exams I'm pretty proud about, so I'd have to say that, I think. Question comes from one of the YouTube comments below, from a person called English Girl 1988. Now I presume you're a girl from the name. But she asked 4 questions, but I picked out 2 of them because some of them are slightly similar to some of the others that I got, and I didn't want to do too many on one person just because timing and everything. Right, so one of the questions was, are you going away this year? Yes, I am. I'm going camping quite a lot this summer with my family and friends and stuff like that. So I might do some vlogging actually. I'm planning to do quite a lot of out and about vlogging, so look forward to that. And I'm also going away for a week with my family to, I've mentioned this before, to Somerset, to this nice little medieval town called Dunster for a week, so that'll be nice, and there'll be loads of nice places around there to vlog. So I'm looking forward to that, and you should too. There's a bit of hair which is really annoying me. Right, okay. And then the second question was, what's your favourite programme? Now, I presume you mean TV programme. And to be honest, I don't really get the chance to watch a lot of TV. If I do, it's more like I'll play a DVD or a movie or something. I don't really watch that much TV. Although, because like, I'm in my bedroom most of the time, so our main TV is in the lounge and we have Sky in there, so I don't really get to watch a lot. Although, I will be honest, a little bit of a guilty pleasure is the Disney Channel. Some of the things on that, like Good Luck Charlie and Wizards of Waverly Place, oh, they make me laugh. And that is a bit sad, I know, but oh well. But another really good programme, which I have been watching, and I've recorded the series, I think. I've got up to about episode 2, is Alcatraz. Now, this is advertised on TV a while ago. I think it's on Watch, the channel. Now, it's a really good programme, actually. Go and check it out if you haven't already, if you like that sort of action, thriller sort of thing. And, like, I'm hooked, honestly. There's a cliffhanger, and I really want to watch the rest of it, so I would recommend that, and that is pretty much one of my favourite programmes at the moment. Okay, so the next question is from someone called Rebecca Killian. Now, I hope in your name that isn't intending you're going to kill someone called Ian. I don't know, but anyway. She asked several questions as well, which was, what are your top 2 books and films? Now, my top 2 books, I tend to read series quite a lot. But The Hunger Games is one of them, and the only book out of them which I've read completely is the first one. I'm halfway through the second one now. And then the second book, which I really like as well, is The Last Dragon Chronicles. Now, I've mentioned them before, I think, as well. Actually, I've got one here. Wait, I'll just show you. Some of them. Now, this is the 4th one, Fire Eternal. This is the 5th one, Darkfire, which I stopped reading even though I'm halfway through it just to read The Hunger Games, so I need to get back on track with that one. And then the last one is, not the last one, it's the 6th one, which is Fireworld, but it's not the last one, there's another one coming out. But they are really good. They're like about these clay dragons and they come to life and like loads of stuff happens. It's really cool. Go and check them out if you haven't already. And my favourite one out of that series, I don't really know. I'd probably say the first one, even though not much happens and it's not really action-packed, it's still pretty good, so I'd say that one, which I can't be asked to go and get, but, you know, I might put a picture here. I'm going to experiment with my editing skills, see if I can put a picture. It's called The Fire Within. Yeah, I like that one. So Jenny, who is at Jenny Baldwin1 on YouTube, asked, on Twitter, sorry, not YouTube, she asks, what are your tips for starting out on YouTube? Now, to be honest, I only started this year, and then my first channel went a bit kaput and people from school, and I just gave up on it. And then this one, I've recently got a slight boom of subscribers and viewers and stuff like that, which I'm really pleased about. However, I haven't been going for that long and I'm not really that experienced. But some of the YouTubers which I do watch, I've asked the same sort of question, and in their videos where they all do tips for YouTube and stuff, they always say stick with it. Now, I thought, oh yeah, that's kind of obvious, isn't it, really? However, that is the main tip that I can give. Honestly, you just have to keep on going, don't give up, because that is how you get subscribers and how you get noticed. Just keep regularly sort of uploading videos and do it consistently so that people get to know your sort of rhythm, you know, your sort of routine and like when you upload a video, so they know when to come and look for you and stuff like that. And honestly, don't give up, and that's how you get more subscribers. And just be yourself is another good tip, because if you're not, as you do grow on YouTube and you carry on uploading videos, if you're not being yourself and you're pretending to be someone different, then you're just going to have to keep up with that, otherwise you're going to look stupid if you suddenly have a personality change. So I would say they're my top tips for starting on YouTube. There are loads of other things you can do as well, like getting better video editing software and cameras and stuff like that. But when you start, you really don't want to be fussing about that if you're not going to carry it on. So you need to just get on your feet first and get used to it, and I'd say those are the top tips rather than all the equipment stuff. Right, so I think... Right, this is a sort of general question who I think... Rebecca Killian, who is another person that just asked a question just now, she asked on another video of mine, she made a comment, and it was sort of general questions, and I said that I'd answer them in this video, so here they are. She asked, what's my age? I'm 16, I'm 17 in September. Where in England do I live? I live in Oxford, which is in the county of Oxfordshire, as is in the name, and I live in a little village called Appleton, which is sort of in the heart of Oxfordshire, and it's quite nice and in the countryside, and it's, yeah, very nice. What are your plans after your exams? Now, I'm not sure what you're sort of asking about this, like sort of future, general future, or just this summer, I don't know. This summer I've got quite a few plans. I'm going to try and get out and do as much as I can to enjoy the long summer that I have after year 11. Because I'm pretty much finished now, and like everyone else wasn't finished till like the 20-something of July. I've finished already. Basically, I'm on my summer holiday, so that's all good. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can, just have a good time really, because last summer I didn't really do too much. We didn't really go away anywhere because my nan, we helped her move house and stuff like that, and it all just got too busy, and yeah. So this summer I'm really going to try and make the most of it. However, if you're on about sort of like just general future, I'm going to do sixth form first, and I'm going to do 2 years in that, and I'm going to do A-levels in physics, biology, maths and geography, because I would like to then go on after sixth form to university and study paleontology. So that's what I want to do really. And oh, the lighting has gone weird. Why is that? Oh, I don't like that. What's it doing? Oh well, sorry about that. But yes, so that is what I want to do. I want to go to university. But I'm really enjoying doing this YouTube stuff and like sort of social media and stuff like that. I'm really interested in. So who knows what the future could hold and what careers I'm going to end up in. But to be honest, I just want to make sure I have a good time and enjoy what I'm doing. So that's pretty much advice that I could give to anyone else as well. If you're not enjoying what you do as a career, or like if you're sort of forcing yourself to take certain subjects at school or anything like that, at the end of the day you're not going to be happy and you're not going to do as well because you can't achieve as much because you don't enjoy it. So at the end of the day, just do what you want and you'll probably achieve better and get further. And this sounds really deep and weird, but that is really top advice there, so listen to that. Oh, what's that? The lighting goes weird when I do that. Lighting. Come light, come! Right, yeah, so that is it today. A little bit of a weird ending there, as always, but the last thing I'd like to add is my friend Nessa, who I've mentioned lots of times, she is going to do a video soon, and here I'm going to try testing out my video editing skills again. I'm putting a picture right about here. Which is of some of my other friends who she's friends with, and she did their makeup and it's amazing. I don't know that much about makeup, but even I think it's pretty darn good. And as you can see from the picture, if I manage to actually put it there. And so you should all go and subscribe. She needs help. Well, she doesn't need help like that. She's not desperate, but you know, it's really nice when you get subscribers. And as she's starting off, I'm a fellow YouTuber and I feel like it's my priority to help her out. So if you go and subscribe and check out her videos when she uploads them, that would be really good. And I'm sure she'd appreciate it as well. Right, so that's it for today. It's been nearly 15 minutes. I didn't do it in 2 parts in the end. I sort of sped through some of the other questions, so I hope that answers your questions. Now, give me some ideas below in the comments for what sort of themes I could do for my next questions and answers video. And because I'm a bit stuck for ideas, I did have an idea of a sort of thing which I could do, but I completely forgot. That's a bit sod's law, isn't it? Oh well. Another idea which I've had for another video, and so let me let me hear what you think about this, is I'm going to do some like music discussion sort of videos, like recent music which I've been liking and stuff like that. Or I could even go broad and do general sort of media which I've been enjoying, so like films, books, everything, those sort of videos, and do like little discussion ones. So let me know what you think about them, and I will see you soon. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I haven't done May favourites yet because there wasn't really anything which really struck me in May, and I'm really bad at doing favourites videos, so yes, I will try and get on top of that next time. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. My next exam vlog is going to be not for a while yet, so yes, like I say, I don't know what I'll be doing next, but I'm sure it'll be something random and wacky like usual. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.